Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Thais with Abundance Nation, and today we are taking the biblical principle of the Sabbath day, aka the rest day, and using it to effectively use the law of assumption to assume a new 3D reality. So, Neville Goddard likes to use the Bible as a blueprint. There's other thought leaders who like to think of the Bible as a book of principles as well, such as Reverend Ike and also Florence Scovel Shinn. She also likes to utilize the Bible as a blueprint or guideline as to how we can use the law of assumption to assume our best reality. And so we know in the book of Genesis, whether you're Christian, religious, or not, we're going to use this principle of the Sabbath day to allow ourselves to naturally know when to rest and know that it is done. We know that it is done. And so, what the Sabbath state is, it's a state of mind in knowing that what it is that you have been affirming, whether it's for a new job, for your specific person, or for a shift in your finances, you know that after you have affirmed for a certain amount of time, and you've saturated your mind with these thoughts that then become beliefs, and your beliefs created in your subconscious mind then use that formless matter to create that in your 3D reality. You know that it is done. And so, how you know this is that for at least 6 days, because we know that at least in the Bible, it says that God created the earth in 6 days, and on that seventh day, he rested. And so the challenge is then for 6 days at minimum, you want to saturate your mind with an affirmation or an askfirmation, which I have a scientific video as to why askfirmations scientifically are better for your mind while you're creating in the 4D to bring it to the 3D, which I have tagged below in the description. And you will find that if you saturate your mind for 6 days, so you're going to be training your mind that within 6 days, I can affirm something over and over again. And on the seventh day, I'm going to rest and allow it to be done. A lot of questions that I get in my coaching and in my group membership programs is, Thais, when do I know it is done? And so we are practicing a biblical practice that in 6 days I can affirm something over and over in my mind. Do not waver. Know that it is true, because a lot of times our manifestations are not coming because we're wavering. You're saying, I'm rich. You get a bill in the mail. You're like, ah, instead of saying, hey, Bill, thank you so much. I'm so glad I got the money for this. When you start to shift in that way, then you are telling the universe that you are not wavering, and then there is no confusion. And so, in the 6 days of affirming your new reality, you cannot waver. Okay. Like, you have to go like all in. You have to go all in. And when I say all in, I'm not saying that you have to walk around and, something bad happens, you don't have some type of reaction to it. I'm just saying that you don't stay there. Many times something negative can happen to us and we stay there mentally. This is your opportunity to say, no matter what happens to me in these next 6 days, I am achieving my Sabbath state, or the state of knowing that it is done. I have affirmed it enough. I have created in my 4D reality, and I'm bringing it down to the 3D. And so for this challenge, I have it within this video right here. And so I have 60 seconds. Okay. What's going to follow this is a 60-second video for you to affirm using your askfirmation aloud. Okay. And so I have tagged this in a chapter so that you can come back to this video for 6 days and just for 60 seconds, affirm your reality. Use it as many times as you need it throughout the day. use as many times throughout the day. And remember, you're only doing this for 6 days. And so my professional spiritual recommendation is to to begin this challenge on a Monday. So then that way, that Sunday is your official rest or Sabbath day. And so your conscious mind won't go against the grain. So whether or not you grew up in a church, whether you grew up religious, uh, I know with the exception of Seventh Day Adventists and perhaps some other sectors, I would say SECTS. And so, with the exception of Seventh Day Adventists, with the exception of them going to church on Sunday, if your Sabbath day is on Saturday, then begin it one day prior on Sunday. Okay, so I don't want there to be any confusion. Just 6 days straight. The only reason why I am suggesting to start on a Monday versus any other day of the week is because we naturally, at least on the calendar, we have been psychologically trained to expect that a day of rest, a day of something should come on Sunday. Okay. And so this is just to release that resistance that your mind might feel about trying something new, affirming a new reality. So, of course, start this challenge on any day of the week. Just my professional spiritual advice is to start on a Monday just to help with any resistance your mind may have. And so, what are you saying for these 60 seconds? Of course, you can have your own Askfirmations. I also have some below in the description that you can use, but one that I have been affirming here lately personally is, why do I have so much favor? And so for 60 seconds, I can say, why do I have so much favor? Why do I have so much favor? Why do I have so much favor? For at least 6 days to saturate my mind and know that on that 7th day, it's done. That every day thereafter, I have favor in my life. I expect it to come. And so that is how the Sabbath and the law of assumption coincide in one. So following this message here, there's going to be a 60-second video about that is going to play. Beautiful meditation for you to say your affirmations. Just come back here at least 6 days a week. And on the 7th day, you're done. You are done. Wow. How did that feel? I feel so hype and so powerful right now. Like, I know that every day there's favor in my life. And so for 6 more days or 5 more days, I'm going to continue this practice for at least 60 seconds a day. And on Sunday, I'm resting. Or on my 7th day, I'm resting. So congratulations to you for not wavering, for believing that I can affirm that it is done. And you move into the Sabbath state and you move into where you just allow it to be. You allow the universe to bring it to you. There's no worry, there's no concern. You just know that it is done. Those 3 words, it's done. And you rest and stay cute, stay pretty, stay handsome if you're a man watching this. And just relax and know that everything is always working out for you. And I thank you so much for being here and a part of Abundance Nation. I'm Thais, and I'll see you next time. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.